It's already been so overwhelming after the release. I'm not used to being out there like this. I'm not used to the world seeing me and having opinions of me. And I was like, "ठीक है देखते हैं." You know, I couldn't celebrate it in the way that I probably would have wanted to do.
Yeah.
और मैंने अपने मम्मी पापा को भी नहीं बताया. एक तो I'm hearing some Varun Dhawan also. Then I hear young Shah Rukh Khan also.
Okay.
Then Ranveer Singh has been going around a lot. A lot of people, at least some comments and all I see.
Yeah.
I used to hear a lot of things in school also, in college also, that you should choose this path or that path and don't do music, kuch nahi hai udhar. Or when I left science in the 12th, then also there was a conversation, why did you leave science? And I still don't think of myself as some extremely good looking guy. I think I'm a decently good looking guy. And it just came in as such a wave of people just talking about that, always looking out for others. And she's very generous, she'd put others before herself.
Yeah.
Tolerate about her that
Hello everyone, this is Raina and welcome to Instant Bollywood. Today I am interviewing someone you guys have been waiting for, none other than Vedang, Raina. So nice to have you.
Hi.
How are you?
All good, how are you?
I'm doing good as well. I'm going to start off by asking, ये interview से पहले I was speaking to someone who kind of knows you and they were telling me Vedang एक ऐसा बच्चा था स्कूल में who was very good in studies. He was always performing. He always got the kind of attention that he's getting now. He was always this cool kid who was extremely smart and intelligent and like a tick mark in every category. When I saw the film, I kind of felt like Reggie as a character is a little similar in the sense that you are getting that kind of attention even in real life. What kind of similarities did you see between you and the character that you were playing?
Firstly, who's this person? I'm very curious.
I will tell you off camera.
Okay, I'm not as similar to him as people think I am.
Yeah.
There's definitely parts of him that I think I relate to a lot.
Yeah.
Like caring and standing up for people around them, and kind of wanting to do something which is defying the norms of the time. Like in the 60s, he was trying to be a stand-up comic,
yeah.
which wasn't really a thing back then. So he was trying to do that, and I kind of relate to this to him in that way, because even I've tried to do things which people didn't think I should be doing, and also just the respect he has for his father and that kind of innocence inside him.
Yeah.
I think I see those aspects of him in me.
As good as the fact is कि आपको इतना attention मिल रहा है, people are loving you. They have always appreciated your performance. They are liking the way you look. This had happened in the beginning with a lot of careers where they started off very well, but when there was a lull in their filmography, it was very hard to take that. Have you thought of the bad and the good, like both of them?
I have just started off and I feel so new in the space.
Yeah.
I'm trying to take things as they come, and taking one step at a time is probably the way to go for me. It's already been so overwhelming after the release. I'm not used to being out there like this. I'm not used to the world seeing me and having opinions of me and judging my performance and so on. So this is all very new to me, and I'm not thinking of the future so much. I want to take one step at a time. As
a friend, how is this world for someone who's not coming from this world to finally see that, witness that, and working with some of the fellow cast who have come from legendary families, just exploring that side of the world as well? How was that?
It's very daunting initially, and then I think with time, like everything in life, you kind of get used to it. You get used to whatever comes with the territory. And for me also, it took some time for me to get a hang of things, how to navigate my way through this very new world for me. But from an outside perspective, it looks a bit more scary than it is, or maybe in my experience, it's just not been as bad or as daunting as I thought it would be. But I'm still finding my way. I'm not the right person to ask this question, because I am very new to this and my experiences are very new and fresh, and the release was only 2 weeks ago.
Do you remember how did you land up for this audition?
Yeah, it was one of the many auditions that my agency was kind of getting for me to do.
Oh, so you planned that you want to get into acting and signed up with an agency and all that?
So the agency happened when I was still in college. So I was a bit good at my studies. So I used to take my education very seriously, and घर पे ये तो बोलते ही थे कि degree तो आपको finish करनी है, education खत्म करना है, and then उसके बाद you see whatever else happens. So when I was pursuing my college degree, I was kind of exploring other things as well. मतलब music में मेरा थोड़ा मन था, so I used to upload covers and sing a bit of songs.
We saw that.
Yeah, so I sent my portfolio to an agency. एक दो pictures ले लिए, you know, some modeling kind of pictures, and sent my singing clips and videos to them, and they took me in basically for that. Lekin once I joined them, they said ki acting karo thodi si. And at that time it was very new to me. I must have been 17 or 18 years old. So then I just started auditioning without really having much of an experience in the space. And that auditioning journey went on for 3 years while I was doing college, and that's how I landed up Archie's.
What was your first reaction, as cliche as it sounds, when you heard that you got the part?
People who've auditioned and they know that with these things, like they block your dates. बोलते कि you know आप अपने dates block कर दो, आप lock हो गए हो, and then last day पे they'll say sorry, unfortunately you can release your dates, and you know it's not worked out. So for me it was a really weird reaction because I just didn't believe it.
Yeah.
मतलब they said कि you know
you got this part, yeah.
And I was like ठीक है देखते हैं. You know I couldn't celebrate it in the way that I probably would have wanted to do.
Yeah.
और मैंने अपने मम्मी पापा को भी नहीं बताया, 2 दिन तक तो बताया ही नहीं, because I just didn't believe it. I thought okay, now they will say okay, you made a mistake, or unfortunately it's not worked out or something like that. So it took me, it wasn't like an instant it was like it took some time to settle in, and so yeah, that was my reaction.
Long way to go.
Yeah.
I have to say that of course I know everyone's asked you about it, but I cannot not talk about you being called the mini Ranveer Singh, and you know your resemblance being so uncanny with him. What do you have to say when you know the internet started making this up, and did you speak to Ranveer about it? Did you like DM that okay this is happening?
No. There was like a few posts, and then they just kind of like blew up. And I still don't really see it. But I just thought that if so many people are, you know, seeing something there, then there must be some truth to it. But I personally didn't see it.
Yeah.
And I've just met Ranveer like once or twice, but we've never spoken about this. And it's flattering. It's flattering to be compared to someone like him.
Yeah.
And I really look up to him as an actor and as a performer. So it's a great thing. I don't know. I've had someone's compared me to somebody else all my life. मतलब मैं either I look like this one or that one.
Who would that be?
कितने लोग हुए हैं यार?
Who would it be? I want to know.
एक तो I'm hearing some Varun Dhawan also. Then I hear young Shah Rukh Khan also.
Okay.
Then Ranveer Singh has been going around a lot. A lot of people, at least some comments and all I see.
Yeah.
So now I can't take this pressure on myself.
Of course.
You know, it's like a resemblance.
Even when Alize made her debut with Fareh, I asked her this question where, you know, in the start जब आप आ रहे हो इंडस्ट्री में बहुत expert opinions मिलेंगे कि ये करना चाहिए वो करना चाहिए, and it's very easy to succumb to people's opinions sometimes, and maybe sometimes people are saying it for the best.
Yeah.
But it's very important to kind of be yourself as well.
Yeah.
Was it ever challenging for you to feel like, listen, I'm losing myself and what I want to do in order to kind of, you know, do the right thing because people are telling me to do the right thing?
It happens, but वो तो life में वैसे भी होता है. It's like I used to hear a lot of things in school also, in college also, that you know you should choose this path or that path and don't do music, कुछ नहीं है उधर. Or when I left science in the 12th, then also there was a conversation, why did you leave science? And there was, I mean, it's always there. People are going to have opinions that they want to express to you, and it's your job as an individual to decide what you want to take in and what not. And somewhere, you know, listen to these people but not lose your individuality and your ideals because of other people's opinions. So I kind of have that same thought coming into this new world.
Did you leave science to kind of pursue creative industry?
No, I really didn't. I wish I had that kind of a story, but I don't. I was just a good student. And in 12th I scored really well in science, and at that time also I was very close to, you know, kind of taking a gap year and preparing for my JEE and maybe taking the IIT route. And I just made a decision that I didn't feel like doing engineering for 4 more years. I wanted to kind of get out of college earlier. And that was at that time that was a really big decision in my life, and I switched to business because the college was here, and I don't even really know why I make that decision, but I did. And in college, I didn't enjoy business as much. मतलब मुझे science बहुत अच्छा लगता था. I used to love math and I was good at it. But when I shifted to business and this whole finance and all started happening, accounting, I didn't enjoy it so much. So that's when I started exploring performing arts. तो थोड़ी performances इधर with singing, music, and then I started auditioning, so all of that stuff started.
Yeah.
So I think that's when it kind of.
But no one told your parents growing up, because you know, having a good-looking son can always, put him in the industry, or maybe ask him to audition, or maybe he should try acting.
I was having a conversation with mom, and she was saying कि I didn't see you like this. Like, I didn't think you were that good looking of a kid or whatever. And because वो घर पे, like, I was never बढ़ाओ चढ़ाओ at home. Never ever ever. Even when I got good marks in my boards and all that, they used to always just keep me grounded. So actually, till this started, obviously in school some people would say and all that, I still don't think of myself as some like extremely good looking guy. I think I'm a decently good looking guy. And it just came in as like such a wave of like people just talking about that. Yeah. So I think that's when my parents, you know, started saying कि अच्छा maybe कुछ है वहाँ पे. But I guess बोला होगा, when I was a kid बोला ही होगा. But I was just doing so many things. I was quite a nerd in school. So like, because I was good in studies, people around my family would say कि अच्छा ये तो, you know, engineering करेगा. वैसा था impression. Or when I started music, people were liking that, so they thought कि maybe music में. Acting is something that not a lot of people knew I was doing, because I was only auditioning on the side. They didn't see me ever do anything. Okay, quickly we're going to do a rapid fire. One thing you love and tolerate about Suhana? Love and tolerate about Suhana, I love the fact that she is very caring for the people around her, and tolerate the fact that she used to take the most time to get ready on set. Yeah, so we used to all be waiting for her. Her hair checks would take the most time from anyone compared to anyone else. So okay, love and tolerate about Khushi. I love the fact that she is always looking out for others. And she's very generous. You know, she'd put others before herself. Yeah. Tolerate about her, that I said this before as well, but it's not like really tolerating something about her, but it's a fact that I would like to change about her. Something I'd like to change about her is that she goes on a self-doubt trip sometimes. Like, you know, she'd question herself and her abilities. And I would like her to have more confidence in herself. Did you kind of speak to her because of the entire trolling and all of that took place? I mean, like, it's not something we'd address. Like, trolling is something I'm sure they've like experienced for all their lives, and a lot of times it comes from nothing. It just comes from a place of prejudice, and they know how to handle it better than me telling them anything at all. But yeah, no conversation like that has happened. But I'm there for like all of them. If they ever want to like talk to me about something, and if I can be there for them in any regard, then I would be there. Love and tolerate about Agastya. I love the fact that he's very open to becoming friends. Like, he's very easy to be friendly with. We broke the ice on day one. Yeah. And our friendship was like a really important part of my journey on the film. Yeah. And tolerate about him is that he is very bad at texting. So he doesn't reply to me very quickly. It may take a day or two for him to get back to me. So that's. You know what he tolerates about others? His hugs. He's very touchy. Yeah. He's quite a you know, like affectionate person. He'll jump on you, touch you, hug you. So yeah. Who did you bond with the most on set? Who did I bond with the most on set? I think Agastya and Khushi. But like, I really bonded with I think I had a great bond with this entire cast, because it was a journey we were on together for 3 years, and you know, there's just a lot of love and respect there for everyone. One thing you miss the most about being together all the time? Oh God, like, we were such a unit. Yeah. And now, you know, people are kind of doing their own thing, and I know it'll get even more. People will be on their own projects, and things will get busier for everyone. And even in Ooty, like, one of our rooms would just become a games night spot. Wow. So those things I'll really miss. What's your reaction now? Vedang, the introvert, hears the fact that he's the new heartthrob. What is my reaction? I'm flattered and I'm grateful. Nothing more I can say. An actor and actress you want to work with? Actor, I really like Ranveer. I think he's a fantastic performer, so maybe him. An actress, Saoirse Ronan. I think she's a great actress. Or from here, maybe Alia. That you are. Who said? We know. If you had to act in one of Ranveer Singh's movies, which one would it be? He has such great performances. Gully Boy, I think he was fantastic in it, and I'd love to play that character. It'll be challenging for me. And also Lutera. I loved his performance in that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a very underrated film.
Yeah.
A fact that people don't know about you.
Now I guess they know. I don't know who's said this to you, but I've been going around saying that I was really good in my studies in school.
I know it.
And honestly, I'm very, like, it's one of my proudest achievements in life.
Yeah.
I got a 97% in my boards. So I've been really flaunting it these days.
Okay, if you met Shah Rukh, what was one thing that you learned from him when you spoke to him?
That kindness is key. He is so loved by everyone around him because he gives that love out to everyone. And truly from, like, not to show people, but genuinely from within. And I think I can only respect that about him.
How are you reacting with all the dating rumors that are going around you?
I don't know what's been going around.
There are so many reels made on you, and
it comes with the territory, and there's always going to be people speculating and pairing you with people, and it's going to happen, and I'm quite numb to it.
Thank you so much. We wish you all the very best and everything that's coming in the future. Many more conversations to come.
Thank you for having me. Hey, if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe to Instant Bollywood.